Sunday, July 2nd, 2023, the 13th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Matthew wrote his Gospel in a time of persecution. To remain faithful to Christ, the disciples were often asked to break ties with the people who mattered most to them. The rabbis had made the decision to expel the Christians from the synagogues. They had ordered that those who adhered to the Christian faith be considered heretical and disowned by their families. The consequences of this exclusion were severe and painful, not only emotionally, but also socially and economically. Jesus demands from the disciples the courage to remain without support, without protection, and without material security for the sake of his gospel. Then, he continues with another request, even more dramatic. The willingness not only to lose it, but also to give up their lives. The image of the cross refers to the inevitable consequences for those who want to live according to the demands of the gospel. Like the Master, they will meet the cross, that is, the hostility of the world. Even if they will not lose their life with martyrdom, they must give it in a constant and generous self-sacrifice. The second part of the passage gives a remarkable promise to those who welcome the preachers of the gospel. Whoever welcomes you welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes him who sent me. This is not just material hospitality, such as that is offered by the woman of Shunem to Elisha, but the reception of the message. The rabbis said, "The envoy of a man is like the man himself." In the disciples' words resounds the voice of the Master, and through him the voice of the Father. It is at this point that the theme introduced by the first reading is resumed. Whoever receives the prophet for the fact of being a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. Even a simple gesture of love, as to offer a cup of cold water to a disciple, though small, with no appearance, no prestigious titles, will not remain unrewarded. Not everyone has received from God the same qualities and the same gifts. However, in different ways, but with the same generosity, every true believer is called to give their contribution and to support those who dedicate themselves directly to the proclamation of the Word of God. Even before the material help, these persons need to hear that their efforts are appreciated by their brothers and sisters in the faith, and that their message is assimilated. This reception is to be revealed in a special way to those who have renounced having a home and building a family, not to escape or to live isolated and far from the world, but to belong to every family, to be fully available to Christ and the brothers and sisters. Do our families consider them members or strangers? How is gratitude manifested towards the work they generously perform?